Hope everyone's having a blessed morning. I am having a blessed morning. If you see me going back and forth like this, it's because I'm talking to y'all and I'm talking on different cameras, right? So when I'm jumping back and forth, I am talking to my audience because I got cameras here. All right, let's get into this right here. But before we get into this, we're gonna listen to a little jazz music as we talking about this, as we should. This is really, really important, right? And the reason why this is really, really important, we need to understand and know why people of certain status, supposedly certain status, hate the citizens, right? Hate Americans that was born here. And this is sad because you know why? This is a big, big campaign to destroy any and everybody. Any and everybody that don't want to hear to this, right, is here to destroy you. Now, we don't own no laboratories. We don't own no boats. I know you heard this before. They'll be flying this stuff into procreate drugs, right? Fentanyl and all of these other stuff, which is procreated in laboratories and also procreated in people's homes, in apartments, and produced to masses of Americans and human beings to destroy human beings for fame, fortune, and riches. Like, share, subscribe, like, cameras, and actions, right? And I'm definitely going to get into this topic. This topic is really, really important for me, and I'm definitely going to talk about this topic. And we're going to talk about this mayor, right, that basically saying that, right, he will destroy all the homeless and all the criminals. This is what he said, you know, and this is really, really important that we get into this and that we talk about this. And this is how these individuals feel. They feel this way. They feel this way. Yes, we're definitely going to get into this topic. This topic is really, really important. So before we get this topic, you know, we're going to listen to some music. Yeah. So, this mayor right here, right? He's from Lancaster, California, basically. It seems like he's out of touch with a lot of things that's going on, especially in society. For him to sit here and say that on national TV while people are recording him to destroy the homeless and to destroy the criminal, and if it was left up to him, he would give them fentanyl, right? So they can destroy themselves and kill themselves. We have to talk about this as people, right? All we got is each other. And for you to sit there, right, and say that if it was up to you, you would destroy the homeless, right? And you would destroy people that's committing crime out there with fentanyl. But you're already doing that. They're already doing that. Do you understand that? It's already being done. But what it is that he's saying that it's being done on a smaller scale. He needs everybody and anybody to produce the fentanyl and all other type of drugs to destroy people, right? And I'm definitely going to get into this video. I'm going to show you a video. And this is nasty and disgusting work. And this is how they feel towards you. And this is how they feel about you. To anybody that's less fortunate. Now, we don't produce drugs, drugs. We don't procreate this stuff. This stuff is given to people to sell, to destroy into their communities. You understand what I'm saying? Bad education, bad drugs, guns, all of this stuff is procreated inside your community to destroy you. So I'm glad that he was honest, right? We are glad that he spoke up and he was honest in how and what he felt. I'm glad that he did this. And I appreciate him being honest. If it was up to him, he would give homeless people, right, and criminals fentanyls and drugs so they can kill each other and murder, death, kill. He said that he's evil. I'm glad that he's saying that. At least he's being up straight front on how he feel. It's the other people that's doing it behind the scenes that's not going to talk about that, right? Now, I don't know his days of him being mayor, but you know what? It's sad to say, right? They still going to elect this man to be mayor in California, in Lancaster. They're still going to promote him. They're still going to vote for him to be mayor, right? In California. So we're going to get into the video right here. And this is sad, man. This is sad. This is sad and it's happy at the same time. You know why it's happy? It's because we already know, but we need more individuals to come out like that. Stop hiding behind closed doors, right? Come out and say how you feel. Say how you feel. Say how you want to bomb the community, right? With bombs, police officers, and kill, murder, death people, and lock people up. They need to come out more and say it. They need to come out more, you know, instead of hiding behind closed doors. I appreciate his honesty. I'm for real.
What kind of a mayor talks about giving the homeless fentanyl, and you guys don't say anything about it? That's metaphor or no metaphor. What are you saying that for?
I'm saying
Why
it
don't you
because
grow up?
I do not want the homeless criminal population who are drug addicted, who are robbing, raping, and murdering our citizens to be in Lancaster. And yes, if I could give that particular population fentanyl, I would give them fentanyl. I want them out of our city. I want them out of our city.
What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
If you want drug addicts sleeping in your neighborhood, you can have them in Palmdale. Take them to Palmdale with you.
What is wrong with you? You're an evil man.
I'm an evil
You're
man.
an evil man.
Because I don't want drug addicts raping and murdering our citizens.
That's evil.
Well, then I am evil. I will have to concede that I will do anything necessary to protect the women and children of this city, even take on Palmdale. So go back to Palmdale, would you?
I don't live in Palmdale.
Anybody else?
Bitch.
Yes, Mayor. Enough.
And this is how they feel. This is how they feel, you know. He's just one of many, but at least that he had the courage to come out and not hide behind closed doors, basically, and tell people how he feel. You understand what I'm saying? Now, this is how they feel. Now, this has been a big campaign. This has been a big program that's been going on since the beginning of time of man creation to destroy people, to destroy humanity. It's this entity. Now, there's all different type of people that's on drugs, white, black, Spanish. You got teens, you got elder, you got people that's on drugs, right? And we know this. We know this to be true because we live in our neighborhoods and we see this each and every day. Coach said, very much evil. I guarantee you that man has a addiction as well. You're right. Kevin said, here we go again, blaming the hood. This, you know, and it's crazy, man. It is crazy. You know, they blame the communities, they blame our neighborhood, but you are the individuals that procreating these drugs, flying them in on boats and trucks and everything else, and plaguing the community with guns and drugs and alcohol. So when people get strung out and people become homeless, right? They become addicted to these drugs and everything else. These individuals are the blame of it. No, you are the blame of it because the individuals procreated the drugs and all of these other stuff in places in the neighborhood to plague the people with murder, death, kill, right? Sick, barbaric, devil, demon, evil mindset. And this is an actual true fact. So for him to sit up here and say that is good. You know why it's good? Because he is just saying how he feel. And he's one of many, right, that's not hiding behind closed doors and saying how he feel. We need more individuals just like this mayor, right, in Lancaster to come out and say how they feel instead of hiding behind closed doors, contributing to thousands of people being murdered in the street and dead and going and homeless, and blaming it on the people while you rise the rent up, while people's on drugs and alcohol and everything else, and they don't know left to right, right to left. You are rising up the rent and doing everything else. So now after these individuals come out, now you got all these programs, alternative programs, back to work programs, drug programs, rehab program. So it's a big cycle of murder, death, kill, sick, barbaric, devil, demon way of life. Do you understand that? The criminal justice system, the drugs, the guns, and everything else. It's a big campaign. It's a big cycle. Now, I urge everybody that has the willingness, that have the urge and the knowledge, wisdom, understanding to get out of this cycle, come on this side and fight the good fight towards things that's plaguing our communities. I see it every day, and I know you see it every day. We don't plague our community. You giving people the tools, right? And you giving people these things to plague the community while keeping people dumb, deaf, and blind, right? And inadequate of information and guidance and everything else to hurt and kill people in their own neighborhood. And this is an actual true fact. And this is going around the world, all around the world. This is why this channel is not being pushed, because the things that we talk about. This channel right here, I'm talking about this channel right here, my platform right here, this channel is not being pushed. It's because the things that we talk about, we talk up against any everything. If you go look on my channel, if you go look right now on my channel, my videos, those videos are so dope and amazing. You got 1 view, 2 views. While these individuals sitting here saying the same thing, they're getting thousands of views. You know why they're getting thousands of views? Do anybody know? Get in my comments. Do anybody know why they're getting thousands and thousands and thousands, 14, 20,000 views? You know why they're getting thousands of views? Because it's an agenda that they're being pushed. They are pushing the murder, death, kill, dumb, deaf, and blind. You understand what I'm saying? They are paving the way. So being that I'm not paving that way and I'm speaking up against what they're talking about, this channel is not being pushed in the algorithm. It's not being promoted. But this is why we are here on this channel, to promote this information that's going to get out to millions of people all around the world. This is what we do. And he's not the first individual to come up here to blame our neighborhoods. First and foremost, Mayor from California, from Lancaster, let me tell you something, right? And you can get this information out of him. This land right here that we call America, right? If you're not the indigenous people of this earth, you don't belong here. I don't care where you at. You don't belong here. You need to go back to your civilization, right? This land is a holy land. This land was our land. We are called the uply God right ones. We are not called black. We are not called African American, right? We are not African, right? We are our own civilization that been here since the beginning of time, since the beginning of man creation. Now Africa is the second civilization, it's the second coming of civilization of mankind, right? We are the descendants of the ancient ancestors. This is an actual true fact. Anybody that's in this land that are called America don't supposed to be here if you're not the indigenous people of this earth and of America. You all don't belong here, because this land was blessed and holy, and we fought for this land, and we still fighting this land. We are in prison. This is the actual true facts, and I want you to understand it and get this information out. This is not being spreaded. It is not being promoted. So we have to promote it. All the viewers and people that's liking and sharing get the information out. So it can get out to thousands of people because people don't understand what's going on. We are being pled with murder, death, kill to promote it and run it up for numbers. People getting shot in their head on broad daylight night, people running it up, showing this. That is traumatizing to see somebody get murdered, death, killed, and the news and these platforms are promoting it. They are promoting it. You know? So this is how they feel. This is how they feel. You know, to kill the homeless. But you are producing the homeless. You are rising up the rent. You are rising up the food. You rising up the clothes. You rising up public transportation and everything else. And keeping people dumb, deaf, and blind. And not giving people jobs. Career jobs. And keeping minimum wage low. How can you do all this and still keep minimum wage low? Give me that. Answer that. You can't answer it because it's a big plot and plan to destroy the people. Period, point blank. Whoever wants to get a part of it and be a part of it is damn. Yes, we're going to talk about this. You have to talk about this. On this channel, a lot of this stuff is not talked about because people are doing it for fame, fortune, and riches.
What kind of a mayor talks about giving the homeless fentanyl, and you guys don't say anything about it? That's metaphor or no metaphor. What are you saying that for?
I'm saying
Why
it
don't you
because
grow up?
I do not want the homeless criminal population who are drug addicted, who are robbing, raping, and murdering our citizens to be in Lancaster. And yes, if I could give that particular population fentanyl, I would give them fentanyl. I want them out of our city. I want them out of our city.
What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
If you want drug addicts sleeping in your neighborhood, you can have them in Palmdale. Take them to Palmdale with you.
What is wrong with you? You're an evil man.
I'm an evil
You're an evil
man.
man.
Because I don't want drug addicts raping and murdering our citizens.
That's evil.
Well, then I am evil. I will have to concede that I will do anything necessary to protect the women and children of this city, even take on Palmdale. So go back to Palmdale, would you?
I don't live in Palmdale.
Anybody else?
Bitch.
Yes, Mayor. Enough. Enough.
What kind of a mayor talks about giving the homeless fentanyl, and you guys don't say anything about it? That's metaphor or no metaphor. What are you saying that for?
I'm saying
Why
it
don't you
because
grow up?
I do not want the homeless criminal population who are drug addicted, who are robbing, raping, and murdering our citizens to be in Lancaster. And yes, if I could give that particular population fentanyl, I would give them fentanyl. I want them.
That's how they feel. That's how they feel about each and every one of us, the indigenous people of the earth. And then you sitting back there, it says, "In God we trust." In God we trust. Talking like that, I don't think the creator, the Alpha Omega, the creator everything existing, will want to give people drugs and these certain things to kill, murder, death, kill his creation. I don't think that he's part of that. I don't think that he's jacking that vibe. It's only the human beings like him. And I'm glad that this individual has exposed himself, right? And he feel the way he feel. He said, this is, this is the neighborhood. So now you're separating women and children, a certain civilization of women and children. And this is an actual true fact. And this is how people feel about you. This is why it's a big campaign for me to be up here talking and trying my best to bring awareness to us. Because this is evil and it's dark. I need for you to understand this. This is not no joke, man. So I'm happy that it's getting out to the public because we need individuals like him. All it's going to do is keep pushing us forward and bridging the gap to fixing our backyard. Our backyard is huge. We need to fix that backyard. It's now or ever. You feel me? It's an actual true fact. And I just want to bring this information to all of your guys that's watching, subscribing. I really, really appreciate that you guys watching and subscribing and sharing all this good information right here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.